With shipping season fully underway here in the Twin Ports, Salties from all over the world will be entering our harbor. Producer McGarvey and videographer Owen Zagrabelny climbed aboard the Federal Dart to give us this inside look at the season's first international ship.
A true sign of spring here in the Twin Ports is when an international ship comes from the Atlantic into Lake Superior's waters and into our harbor. And our team was able to come aboard the Federal Dart to talk about their record-breaking voyage. Transporting 23,000 short tons of Turkish cement, the Federal Dart arrived under Duluth's aerial lift bridge on March 28th at 3:30 p.m. As is tradition, the media was invited aboard to welcome the first seafaring ship and to celebrate.
Not only do we get to celebrate opening day of the Major League Baseball schedule, we also get to celebrate our first ship. And not just any first ship, but a record breaker. The earliest arriving Salty in this port ever.
Never received a ship this early since the Seaway opened in 1959, and that is the event that opened this port to international vessels. So it's very much in keeping with the fast start that we've seen to the season. We've already received about 20 vessels, 20 arrivals since the Sulaks opened last Saturday. It's wonderful to actually be celebrating here at this facility. This facility is special to us. It was built in 1982 on land that is owned and leased by the Duluth Seaway Port Authority. When it was built in 1982, it was decried or named, I should say, by the Minnesota Society of Engineering Professionals as one of the 7 wonders of engineering in Minnesota, and it remains a wonder to this day.
The International Maritime Organization created a carbon index in 2023 to rate ship environmental efficiency on a scale from A to E, A being the best or most environmentally efficient. The Federal Dart currently sits at an A rating. We sat down with the captain of the Federal Dart to learn more about the conditions the ship went through to get to Duluth.
Everything was super normal, like not much of rolling, pitching in the Atlantic Ocean. It was quite a smooth journey all the way. And seeing ice after a long time, The seaway in the St. Lawrence Seaway, we had few ice patches out, especially in the St. Lambert, St. Catherine, Upper Bahano, Lower Bahano locks. But after that, Welland Canal was absolutely clear of ice, no ice at all. So it was quite smooth passage. So as soon as we got the voyage instructions and we calculated the distance and the time we required to reach Duluth, I knew that we'll be one of the few first ones coming into the lakes, because Seaway started on 22nd at 8 o'clock in the morning, the Seaway, and we were there on 22nd in the evening, around 2200 we were there. So we knew that we are the very few first ones coming in. We had Federal Champlain ahead of us, but she was only going till Hamilton, so we knew that we are the first ones going up to Duluth. Everyone knows that it is one of the last ports in the US, so that makes it really special.
One of the things that's so fun about having a port is just watching the industry happen, and this is a sign of spring. Of course, having an international port is a tremendous economic driver for our region, for this community, and whenever I travel, which I'm kind of a homebody, I actually don't like to travel that much, but whenever I do and get to talk about Duluth, people know who we are, they know this port, they know this region, they understand how blessed we are to have this kind of economic engine just firing on all cylinders.
Now with all the cement offloaded, the Federal Dart will depart the Great Lakes St. Lawrence Seaway system, this time transporting grain.